Hello! Today I'm here with my May wrap-up. It only entails 4 books, but slowly I think I'm getting back into the swing of things, so next wrap-up hopefully will include more, but I'll make this short and sweet. The very first book I read was The Girl on the Train. I've been postponing reading it for quite a while and my mum had it, so I picked it up for free. I, on Goodreads, gave it 3 out of 5 stars. It's thrilling, as a thriller should be, a page turner. That's why I did give it 3 stars, not less. But on the whole, I thought the characters fell pretty flat for me. They were so undifferentiated. It felt to me like every single character had the same flaw. So in the end, I didn't really care what the whole conclusion was, the typical whodunit of a murder, because they were just all unlikable, which is okay with me. I don't mind unlikable characters, but if you're unlikable, I at least want to find you intriguing. And actually, now I'm thinking about it, I should have probably given it less than 3 stars, but I still wanted to read it and keep going, so I guess for that reason alone, it was a fun read. The next one I picked up, I actually got as a gift for a friend who will be graduating soon. And I read Very Good Lives by the one and only J.K. Rowling. This is an illustrated version, basically, of the commencement speech that she held at Harvard. And it's really sweet. The subtitle reads, "The Fringe Benefits of Failure and the Importance of Imagination." And those themes run really strongly through this very slim but pretty book. I think it's a great gift. Bit cheeky that I bought it as a gift and read it first, but oh well, she'll forgive me. For fans, I guess, I found myself wanting to read this out loud. The language is great, and you can sit at your kitchen table pretending that you're giving a commencement speech at Harvard, which on its own is already a great thing. Then the third book I read was Blue Lily Lily Blue, which is the 3rd installment of the Raven cycle by Maggie Stiefvater. I pronounced that very German. Stiefvater. And this being the 3rd installment, I can't say much. Although I've got to admit, even though I love the characters and the language is really fun, as the series goes on, and it's been concluded now, so I wanted to read the 3rd one so I could get to the final book that's out now, I'm starting to just immediately forget what happened in the book. I feel, in a way, like not much happens. Which is not necessarily bad, but unusual for a fantasy series, I find. It's not very... a lot of relationship building and character building, which makes it unusual, I think. I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Mainly, I must admit, I think because I'm invested in the characters by now, I didn't think it was the most amazing book ever. And to wrap things up, the final book I read was The Beginner's Goodbye. Not doing that very well. Beginner's Goodbye by Anne Tyler, which I just picked up on a whim. I hadn't sought out this book or anything. And it's a very readable, quick book, basically about a widower who has to come to terms with the death of his wife. And even though that should be a really grueling topic, it's actually quite a light-hearted book, I thought. And in a way, it's more about the end of a relationship. I even found that a lot of the thoughts were quite applicable to me, thinking about past relationships I've had. And I've never lost a partner in like such a horrible manner. So I could still relate to it, but also at times found myself thinking whether maybe this is actually too light and not exactly what people expect when they go into the book. I gave it 3 out of 5 simply because I thought it all wrapped up a little too neatly, and sometimes I would have liked a bit more of the nitty-gritty details. So I'm not sure. I think I might pick up other books by Anne Tyler though, because I did like the style of writing. And she's an acclaimed author. This was the first book I read of hers, so maybe this was a random first choice to make. Those were the 4 I read. Unfortunately, nothing that totally blew me away. A bit of a mediocre bunch this month. But I have 2 books that I'm currently reading that I need to wrap up, and hopefully I get back into the swing of things, so I'll have a bit more interesting things to talk about at the end of June. Yeah, with that said, have a lovely month, and talk to you soon. Bye bye.